Let fx is equal to x log 1 plus x to the power minus 1. Find what happens as x tends to infinity. बेटा ये नीचे ना n लिखा हुआ है, शायद n tends to infinity. That is incorrect. X tends to infinity. That is what we want to go ahead and find out. ठीक है जी. So let us start doing this question now. So when I say fx is equal to x plus x into log 1 plus x to the power minus 1. I can rewrite this beta as log x 1 plus 1 by x. ऐसे लिख सकते हैं इसको x 1 plus 1 by x. This is easy. I can write it like that. अच्छा, can I go ahead and can I bring this x in the denominator? I can do that also. So I can go ahead and I can write this as log 1 plus x 1 by x upon 1 by x. ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. कुछ भी तो नहीं है. This is coming in the denominator. So this can get reciprocated and go back into the numerator. है ना? अच्छा. Now it is asking me what happens as x tends to infinity. यही तो पूछ रहा है. So if I go ahead and I do that, I will get limit x tends to infinity log 1 plus 1 by x give me a moment. Log 1 plus 1 by x upon 1 by x. Right? ये हो गया आपका. Now we have to think about this beta. So if I just put infinity directly, I will get log 1 plus 1 by infinity upon 1 by infinity. So I will get log anything by infinity is 0. So this will be 1 upon anything by infinity is 0. And log 1 is also 0. Na? So I will get 0 by 0 form. Now because I have got 0 by 0 form, this is not correct. इसमें तो गड़बड़ हो गई है. So what I will go ahead and I will do is that I will use the L'Hopital rule. So what will I do? I will go ahead and I will differentiate the numerator and denominator separately because I have to use the L'Hopital rule. So please write down using L'Hopital. What will happen? You have to go ahead and differentiate the numerator and denominator separately. So when I differentiate the numerator beta, this part, when I differentiate the numerator, what will I get? I will get log n, so 1 upon 1 plus 1 by x, and differentiation of 1 by x will be minus 1 by x square, and denominator will be minus 1 by x square, right? Differentiation of 1 by x will be minus 1 by x square. So this and this will get cancelled and you will have limit x tends to infinity 1 upon 1 plus 1 by x. So this will give me 1 upon 1 plus 1 by infinity. So 1 upon 1 plus 0. So this will give me 1. So the answer to the first question is going to be 1. That is the answer to this question. Okay, now let's move on to the second question. First, you try and then I will show you how to go ahead and do this question. So this says the function fx is equal to minus e to the power minus x. Is it concave, convex, linear, and so on? So if you go ahead and you look at it, fx is equal to minus e to the power minus e to the power minus x, right? So if I differentiate this function, I am going to go ahead and get, देखो बेटा e की power anything is that itself. So minus e to the power minus x will remain as it is. And I have to go ahead and use the chain rule. So if I go ahead and use the chain rule, differentiation of minus x will be minus 1. So this will be e to the power minus x. This is the first differentiation, first order differentiation. Now I must do the second derivative. So if I differentiate this again, beta, so I will get e to the power minus x. And then I have to differentiate the power. So minus x ki differentiation ho jayegi minus 1. So this will be minus e to the power minus x, which is less than 0. So therefore it is concave. Therefore it is concave. So this function is concave function. You can also go ahead and plot this and check. You will get a concave function. But plotting mein na, sometimes I think students make mistake. So I don't want you to rely only on plotting. If you want, you can plot it also, right? But I don't want you to rely on plotting. Just double differentiate and check. So answer to this question is concave. Okay, beta, let's go to the third question. So you're given that the function is root x and you need to find out what will be f inverse fx. ठीक है जी, very simple. So beta, fx is given as root x. मतलब y is given as root x. है कि नहीं है? तो बेटा, if y is root x, then x will be y square. So beta, f inverse x. When we write x in terms of y, that becomes f inverse x, right? So f inverse x will be y square. So I have found out that f inverse x is y square. Now instead of x, I have to go ahead and put fx. So beta, f inverse fx will be when instead of y, you will go ahead and put fx, and fx was root x. So instead of y, you will put root x. So what will you get? You will get the answer as x. So answer to this question will be 1. It will be x. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, come to the next question now. But now this says you have to go ahead and it says there are 6 horses are running a race. Okay. How many different groups of horses could make up the first 3 finishers? So beta, 6 horses are running a race, and out of 6, I have to make 3. I have to make 3 people finishers, right? So what's simple? Out of 6, I have to find out 3, right? So 6 C 3. So I will get 6 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial. Kaise aaya hai beta? We should know this. So NCR is n factorial, r factorial, n minus r factorial. So 6C3 will be 6 factorial, 3 factorial, 6 minus 3 factorial. Hai ki nahi hai? So when I solve this, I will get 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial, 3 factorial. So beta, this will get cancelled out, and this will be 6 into 5 into 4 upon 3 into 2. 3 factorial is 3 into 2. So 3 into 2 is 6, and 6 cancelled, and this will be 20. So answer to this question will be 3, and it will be 20. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, up next question pe aa jao, question number 5. Let's have a look at that question. So it says, what are the values of x? But saath I want you to practice it. This is a good revision for you. If you do it with me, it's done. Ek hi baari mein sample paper khatam. So what are the values of x that satisfy the equation x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0? So x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. There are 2 ways to do this beta. Ya to fir wo pura determinant wala method use kar lo, ya isko completing the square kar lo. So you can write this as x square plus 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. X plus 3 plus 1, x plus 3 is equal to 0. X plus 1, x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x is minus 1 or minus 3. You could have gone ahead and done using the other method also. I am fine with it. So you could have gone ahead and done that x will be minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. अगर ऐसे करते तो भी ठीक था, it would have been fine. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the next question, beta. It says a company's profits have doubled for each of the 4 years. So let's say that beta first year में जो profit था ना, profit in the first year that was X. Now it says it has doubled in each of the 4 years. So matlab, what would be the profit in the second year, beta? What would be the profit? It would be 2x. It has doubled, right? What would be the profit in the third year? Again, it has doubled as compared to the second year. It doubles for each year it keeps doubling. So in the third year, it is going to be 2 times 2x. So it will be 4x, beta. What will be the profit in the fourth year? It will be 2 times of 4x. No? So it will be 8x. And now it says if total profit for the last 4 years were 30 million. So last 4 years, when I add the total profit, x plus 2x plus 4x plus 8x, when I add the profits together, I get 30 million as the profit. So I will get 30 million. Right? So beta 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what do I get? 15x is equal to 30. So x will be 2. X is your profit in the first year, beta. So the profit that you will see in the first year will be 2 million. So that's the answer to your question. Simple. Okay, now come to the next question. Question number 7. This is find area of triangle ABC whose vertices are given to you. Okay. So the thing here that you have to understand now is that this is a 3-dimensional figure that I'm drawing, right? Do you see that each of them has 3 coordinates, right? So, so what you can do is you can either look in of this formula using coordinate geometry. ठीक है, coordinate geometry से भी you can. So if you remember class 12th में, I don't know if 10th maybe we used to do or not, but coordinate geometry mein we have gone ahead and done the area of a triangle in 3 dimensions. We have gone ahead and done that. So if you want, you can go ahead and use that. Otherwise, better today, let's go ahead and learn another technique. I mean, you would have done that in class 11, 12, and I'm just teaching you. So what you can do is, let us say that A, its coordinates are 1, -1, and 2. B, that is 2, 1, and -1. C, that is 3, -1, and 2. Now what you will do is, you will write AB as a vector. So when I will write AB, I will go ahead and I will get that as iota j, iota plus 2j minus 3. This will be AB. We understand how to formulate vectors, beta. So this will be AB, right? If you have a doubt, B minus A kar lo. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So iska 1 hai. 1 minus -1 is 2. And -1 minus 2 is -3. Is this clear? But in very similar way, if I were to ask you to find AC, what would AC be? AC is going to be 2 iota, 3 minus 1, 2, -1 minus -1, 0, plus 0j, plus 0k. This will be your AC. Beta, area of a triangle is half AB. ऐसा बना रहे हैं ना हम? This is A. ये है. So A, B, C. So I have AB and AC vectors. ठीक है? So area of a triangle will be half AB into AC with its magnitude. With its magnitude. Now, beta, I am doing a cross product of AB and AC. So AB into AC, this is going to be iota j k hat and then their coefficients. So iska ho gaya beta 1, 2 and minus 3. Learn it with me only, okay? 1, 2, minus 3. And these coordinates will be 2, 0 and 0. So 2, 0, 0. ठीक है जी, इसका magnitude निकाल लो बेटा. So what would this be? This is going to be iota. So 2, 0, just find the determinant. 0 minus j, 0 minus minus 6 plus k hat, 0 minus 4. So you will get the answer as 6 minus 6 j hat minus 4 k hat. ये आ जाएगा. Now I have to find its magnitude. This is this product, cross product. Now I'm supposed to find its magnitude also, na? So if I want to find its magnitude में क्या करते हैं? You square the coefficients and find the under root. So if I add 36 and 16 together and find the under root, this will be 2 root 13. So beta, this is this value. I've got this value as 2 root 13. So answer to this question will be root 13. So this is answer to this question, which is root 13. Please practice this question again. अगर एक बारी में समझ नहीं आया है तो no problem. Go ahead and look at the solution again and you should be able to understand it. Practice 2 or 3 more questions based on the coordinate geometry area of the triangle. Okay? Okay, beta. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next question. So it says the number of solutions of x plus 1 equal to x minus 1 is. But this is modulus. If the two things have to be equal, then this is just a modulus linear equation, right? So sign will not change. Are you getting it? So if I have to go ahead and find the number of solution, there is only one solution that will solve this because this is linear in nature, right? It is a modulus linear equation. And for linear equation, I will only have one solution. So simply the answer should be 1. And you can just say that this is a modulus linear equation. So answer should only be 1. Linear mein I can only get one solution to it. Na? Achha, by chance you think, ma'am, ye to I don't get it. I have to solve for the value of x. Tabhi samajh mein aayega. Okay, then solve for the value of x. If you think that's how you want to do it, go ahead and solve for the value of x. So how will you do it? You will go ahead and open these up. hai ki nahi? So x plus 1 in mod beta can be written as x plus 1 if x plus 1 is greater than equal to 0 and minus x plus 1 if x plus 1 is less than 0. And aise hi you can open x minus 1. This will be x minus 1 if x minus 1 is greater than equal to 0 and minus x minus 1 if x minus 1 is less than equal to 0. ऐसे ही तो open कर सकते हो. This is how you can open. Just try to solve these equations. There will be only one value of x that will satisfy these equations. Right? Can you think of that value without even solving it? ऐसा क्या हम x में put करें that the two things become equal? Can I put x as 0? So 0 plus 1 mod will give me 1 mod 1. And 0 minus 1 mod will give me minus 1 ka mod, which is 1. X equal to 0 satisfies these equations. I want you to think how you will go through this process, but it's not required. Linear equation, and a linear will always have just a single solution. That's my claim. Okay, so now come to the next question. Find the sum of infinite series whose nth term is given to you as this. Okay, so the nth term that is given to you as n upon n minus 1 factorial. Ye to di hui hai. But let us go ahead and let us think about what we can do here. So I want to go ahead and find infinite sum. ठीक है जी. मतलब I want to go ahead and do something like this. Sum up n upon n minus 1 factorial and I want n to go from 1 to infinity. ठीक है? Can I go ahead And can I write it like this? ध्यान से देखना. Can I write n in the numerator by adding and subtracting 1 from it? I can. So I can rewrite this as n plus 1 minus 1 upon n minus 1 factorial summed up from n1 to infinity. Right? Can I go ahead and rewrite this as summed up n minus 1 upon n minus 1 factorial plus 1 upon n minus 1 factorial? कुछ नहीं किया मैंने. I have taken n minus 1 in the first part, and I have taken the remaining 1 in the second part, and I'm trying to sum this up again from n equal to 1 to infinity. Right? Is this clear? Clear? Actually, now think about it. But n minus 1 factorial is what? N minus 1 into n minus 2. क्या करते हैं factorial में? We start multiplying with the remaining decreasing order, right? So I can rewrite this as summation n equal to 1 to infinity n minus 1 upon n minus 1 factorial plus summed up n equal to 1 to infinity upon 1 upon n minus 1 factorial. And I can open this up better. So this can be nothing but n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. ऐसे ही तो कर सकते हैं. So suppose I want you to find 10 factorial. You can write this as 10 into 9 factorial at any point of time. This is what I have done here. So numerator will have n minus 1 summed up n from 1 to infinity plus summation n from 1 to infinity 1 upon n minus 1 factorial. I hope this is making sense to you. Now, beta, this n minus 1 and n minus 1 will get cancelled out. So summation n is equal to 1 to infinity 1 upon n minus 2 factorial plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity 1 upon n minus 1. Beta, जैसे ही यहाँ पर आ गए, the moment you have reached this step, then nobody can stop you from solving this question. Think about it. Can I go ahead? And can I say that this here n starts from 1, goes till infinity. N starts from 1, goes till infinity. Here n starts from 1, goes till infinity. So beta, if I start opening this up, this will be 1 upon minus 1 factorial. Makes no sense. Right? Plus 1 upon, agar n ko 2 put karenge, 0 factorial. Plus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial till infinity. Till infinity. But this also is same. 1 upon 0 factorial plus 1 upon 1 factorial, 1 upon 2 factorial till infinity. Yes, dono hi to these are going till infinity. Both of them are going till infinity. So if I were to replace these two things, 1 upon minus 1 will not make any sense. So wait a minute. If I were to replace these things, I can only start the series of this from 1 by 0 factorial and this also from 1 by 0 factorial. ऐसे ही तो कर सकते हैं. But if I want to do this, then I can go ahead and I can replace. What I can do is, I can simply put n as 0. And I can say, look, summation n goes from 0 to infinity 1 by n factorial plus summation n from 0 to infinity 1 by n factorial. So instead of starting from n equal to 1, I have started from n equal to 0. And I have converted these n minus 1 factorial to n factorial, n minus 2 factorial to n factorial. Now, isn't this simply e? And this also e. So this will be 2e. This will simply be 2e. So answer to this question will be 5th, 2e. Is this clear? I hope you understand now what I have done. So answer to this question will become 2e. This was a very tricky question, But you have to try and understand how to solve these questions. Okay, now come to the next one. The ratio of sum of first 3 number terms of a geometric progression to the sum of first 6 terms is 64:91. the common ratio of GP is. Okay. So we know that sum of GP, this can be given as a Rn to Rn minus 1 upon R minus 1. This is how we go ahead and write the sum of GP. Now, it says that the ratio of the first 3 terms of a GP to the first 6 terms, right? Sum of first 3 terms. So, beta, that means what is going to be the sum of first 3 terms? Let me just remove this. What will be the sum of first 3 terms? Put n equal to 3. So, sum of first 3 terms will be a r to the power 3 minus 1 upon r minus 1. And what will be the sum of first 6 terms? Divided by, put n equal to 6, r to the power 6 minus 1 upon r minus 1. Simple. Ek bari n ko I have to put as 3 and ek bari I have to put n as 6. This is the ratio of the first 3 and first 6 terms. And this is given to me as 64 by 91. So if I solve this side, if I solve the left-hand side, I understand that the denominator has to be reciprocated. So what I can go about doing this is a r to the power 3 minus 1 upon r minus 1 into r minus 1 upon a r to the power 6 minus 1 will be 64 by 91. So let me cancel this out. Let me cancel a out. And I will be left up with r to the power 3 minus 1 upon r to the power 6 minus 1 will be 64 by 90. Right? Now, beta, if you start solving this, cross multiply karke, it will take you a life to solve this. ऐसे नहीं करना है. क्या करना है? Let's understand this. Beta, this, think of this. Can I write this in the format of a square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b? I can. So that means r to the power 6 minus 1 can be written as r to the power 3 minus 1, r to the power 3 plus 1. A square minus b square. So on those grounds, I will write this as r to the power 3 minus 1, r cube minus 1, r cube plus 1 will be 64 by 91, and this will cancel out. So which means I will be left up with 1 upon r cube plus 1 is 64 by 90. Is 64 by 91. Right? Now you can solve for the value of r. I am leaving that to you. You will get, I think so, r as 3 by 4. I am leaving that to you. Alternatively, थोड़ा और क्या कर सकते हो ना? You can put these 4 values of r and check which is satisfying this equation. So I'm leaving that to you now, but you will get by solving this equation as 3 by 4. Right? So that I'm leaving to you. I hope this is clear how to go ahead and solve this question. Okay. Come to the next one, beta. Y varies with respect to x, with respect to the sum of 2 components of which one vary directly with x and other inversely with x. Let me just create some space. Okay. Y varies with respect to the sum of 2 components of which one varies directly with x and other varies inversely with x. If y is 6, x is 4. And if y is 10 by 3, x is 3. The relationship between x and y is. But the best way to solve this, according to me, is go through the options. Whichever option satisfies the 2 things is your answer. So look here. When I say y is equal to 2x minus 8 by x, Let me put x as 4. Ye wala part. Let me put x as 4. What will I get? Y is equal to 2 into 4 minus 8 divided by 4. 8 minus 2, 6. This value is satisfied. Put the next and check. Put x as 3. Y is equal to 2 into 3 minus 8 by 3. 6 minus 8 by 3. 18 minus 8 by 3. 10 by 3. This equation is also satisfied. When x is 3, y is 10 by 3. So beta, the first and the second, both equations are getting satisfied, which means that this equation satisfies both the given conditions. So this is the correct answer. You can hit and try with the other equations. You will not be able to satisfy both the values. When you will put x, you will not get the correct y. So the first one is the correct answer. Right? Okay, come to the next question. This is the sum of the series. I have done this in statistics class for some other thing. किसी चीज के लिए तो हमने ऐसी series देखी है. But let us just try to look at the series. Okay. The sum of the series 1 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 into 1 by 4 square plus 1 by 7 into 1 by 4 cube and so on is. So if I were to go ahead and find the sum of the series, I'm not going to go ahead and solve it for you. I am going ahead and telling you the trick to solve this question. Better look that if I make this as 1 upon 4 to the power 0, anything to the power 0 is 1. So if I go ahead and make this as 1 upon 1, suppose, ऐसा कुछ कर देते हैं. So 1 into 1 is also 1, right? So beta, you have to see that this is a typical AP GP series combined together. AP GP series which is combined together. Are you getting it? Right? So note that yahan par, this is simply going ahead and saying 1 upon 4 to the power 0, 4 to the power 1, 4 to the power 2, 4 to the power 3. This is the GP part of this series, right? And if you look at it better, this is the AP part of this series. 1 by 1, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 7, and so on. This is the AP part of this series. So you have two parts to this series. One is the AP part and one is the GP part. And you are supposed to go ahead and solve this together. So I have done this in our lectures where we have gone ahead and we have tried to solve this together, right? Just for your hint, can you go ahead and think of a way in which you can remove the, you can go ahead and remove, segregate the AP part from the GP part. If you can do that, if you can segregate the AP from the GP part, then the question can be solved. Okay. Acha, let me just give you more hint to it. Let's solve this. So what you can go ahead and do this beta in this case is that, so you can also go ahead and you can use the concept of log here. So what we can do is we can say that we know log 1 plus x. How do you expand log 1 plus x? X minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x to the power 4 by 4 plus something. This is log 1 plus x expansion. What is the expansion of log 1 minus x? This will be minus x square by 2 minus x cube by 3 minus x to the power 4 by 4 minus x to the power 5 by 5 and so on. This is the expansion of log 1 minus x. Okay, but what will be log 1 plus x minus log 1 minus x? How will you write this? Subtract kar do. So 1 plus 1 minus minus x, right? Minus x square by 2 minus minus x square by 2. This is how you will go ahead and expand this. So if you start expanding this, what will happen is ये वाली terms तो कटती जाएंगी. This, wherever you see the same sign, when you subtract, these will get cancelled. These will get cancelled. And wherever you see opposite sign, they will get added up. So जैसे यहाँ पर x will come from here minus minus x. So this will be 2x. Right? So I will have 2x plus again this minus minus this plus 2x cubed by 3 plus so. So I can take 2 common and I will get x plus x cubed by 3 plus x5 by 5 and so on. Is this clear? I hope this is making sense. So we know that now I have said that log 1 plus x minus log 1 minus x can be written as 2x plus x cubed by 3 plus x to the power 5 by 5 and so on. But if I divide both sides by 2, this and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. And I will have what? Not divided by 2. If I just put x as 2, you don't even have to do that. So if I put x as, let's say half, suppose. But if I put x as half on both sides, what will I have? Log 1 plus 1 by 2 minus log 1 minus 1 by 2 will be 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 whole cube by 3 plus 1 by 2 to the power 5 by 5 and so on. यही तो आ जाएगा. This is what you will get. So if you start solving this, this will be 2 into half plus 2 into 1 by 2 cube by 3 plus 2 into 1 by 2 to the power 5 by 5 and so on. So beta this side you will get 1 plus 1 by 2 square, which is 4, 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 to the power 4, which will be 1 by 4 square into 1 by 5 and so on. And the left hand side beta will be log 3 by 2 minus log 1 by 2. So ये जो पूरा expansion है, this entire expansion that you have on the right hand side, it has been now rewritten as just this, log 3 by 2 minus log half. Has been written as log 3 by 2 minus log half. What is log m minus log n? It is log m by n. So this part I can rewrite as log 3 by 2 by 1 by 2 log 3. So answer to this question will be log 3. This comes with practice. You have to try to solve such questions. Only then you will understand them, right? So thoda tricky to honge. It's one of the most prestigious institute, right? So you have to think how to solve about these questions. So I took log 1 by x. I expanded log 1 by x. I took log 1 by 1 minus x. I expanded that. I subtracted the 2. And on the right hand side, I got exactly this series. Right? So I hope this is clear to you. Practice it again and again. Okay. Now come to the next question. So question number 13 is what I'm going to take now. If the line y is equal to mx plus 5 be tangent to the ellipse. Let me just clear this up. If the line y is equal to mx plus 5 be tangent to the ellipse 7x square plus 9y square is equal to 63, then m is. Okay, very simple, fairly simple question. So we know that 7x square plus 9y square is given as 63. So if I solve this, can I write this as, I have to divide this by 7. So plus 9 by 7 y square will be 63 by 7. Right? या ऐसे कर लो. और what you can do is, इससे भी easy करना है, just divide throughout by 63, even easier. So you will have 7x square by 63 plus 9y square by 63 is equal to 1. So you will get x square by 9 plus y square by 7 is equal to 1. But this is the equation of ellipse. The equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So we have got the equation of ellipse, and from here I have got that a square is 9 and b square is 7. A square is 9 and b square is 7. Is this clear? Okay. So now beta, if I go to the line is y is equal to mx plus 5. Line is y is equal to mx plus 5. Right? Now, please write down the condition to tangency. So the condition of tangency. The condition of tangency of ellipse when line is given is that c is equal to root m square a square plus b square, where c should be the interceptor. C should be the interceptor. So beta, I get C, which is my interceptor. mx plus c hota hai na? So 5 is equal to m square. A square is 9. B square is 7 under root. Find the value of m. That's the slope. So if I square both sides, I will get 25 is equal to m square into 9 plus 7. So m square into 9 will be 16. So m square will be 16 by 9. So m will be 4 by 3. M will be 4 by 3. Have I done something wrong here? No. Just recheck this once. M should be this only. I'm not sure if I've done some calculation mistake. Just have a look at that one once. Otherwise, according to me, it should be none of the above. The answer to question number 13 should be 5. It should be none of the above. Because m will come down as under root of 16 by plus minus 4 by 3. No? So it will be that. So answer should be 5. Okay, so that's the answer to this question. Now let's come down to question number 14. 14 is linear programming. So I'm not going to go ahead and solve that. You can look into this question. You can go ahead and find the solution to this question. It's pretty simple. I will just give you a hint here. Let me just remove this for a minute. Okay, so beta, now if we just go ahead and we look at this this question, it says the common region represented by inequalities is. So what you will get, I'm just telling you straight away, you are going to go ahead and get a quadrilateral, and you can just try to solve this and see also. So when you have 3x plus 5y less than equal to 15, so if you will go ahead and plot this, you will have either x is 0. When x is 0, y will be 3, or y is 0. When y is 0, x will be 5. right? So, right. So what will happen is you will get a line something like this. So this will be 5 and this will be 3. And if you put 0, 0, 0 less than equal to 15, this is a true statement. So you will shade towards the origin, right? Then the next equation is beta 5x plus 2y less than equal to 10. Again, please try and make this box beta. So put x and y. When x will be 0, then y will be 5. When y will be 0, then x will be 2. So something like this you will get. This will be 2. And this will be 5. And again, the area that you will shade will be towards the origin. Then it says x should be greater than 0 and y should be greater than 0. So you will only take this part. So if you see, this is the area formed. This has 4 dimensions to it, right? It has 4 lines attached to it. This is the common area formed. So answer will be 2. It will be a quadrilateral. Okay, let's look at the last question for today, beta. So you need to find the limit of x sine a minus a sine x upon x minus a. So this is going to be x, this is what it wants to find, x sine a minus a sine x upon x minus a, limit x tends to a. Now, beta, if you just directly solve this, you will get 0 by 0 form. And since you will get 0 by 0 form, the only way to solve this question will be by using L'Hopital rule. So if I go ahead and differentiate numerator and denominator separately, the differentiation of x sine a is a constant. Differentiation of x is 1. So differentiation of x sine a will be sine a minus a. Differentiation of sine x will be cos x. Upon differentiation of x will be 1 minus differentiation of a will be 0. It's a constant. Limit x tends to. So this will be sine a minus a cos a. So answer to this question will be 3. Sine a minus a cos a. That's the answer to this question. Beta, here, just recheck this one once again. Huh? I think I haven't, we haven't made any mistake. Just have a look again, okay? See if some calculation mistake was made. Okay, that's